Happy 4th of July if you celebrate. If you're in the US, happy Independence Day. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around for about an hour of TLC and tunes, basically all original music. Hi, Whitney. Uh-oh. Yeah, I actually have the same color I had on last time because these are 4th of July colors, so. Happy Independence Day. You don't celebrate, though. We're celebrating our independence from your country. Oh, no. But it's nothing personal. Hey, Keeks. By the way, are you in the kitchen? Are you starting lunches now, Keeks? We are going to this performance, community festival and concert. And I'm going to be performing, going to be cool. I'm going to be performing my song One Candle and probably also Persist. That's my plan. There could be, if they're running way behind and they don't have time for me to fit in a second song, then I might not be, but 23 minutes. Wow, I forgot Fridays are also not great. No, actually they're for eating here. I could see a world in which Elliot's ends up getting packed, but I think it's pretty stable, which is something. I've been better. Like I took a Nurtec today because yesterday I ended up with a migraine because I wasn't perfect. You just have to be perfect with all your lifestyle choices and then everything will be fine. But if you're anything less than perfect, then, well, Really? Oh, that's awesome, Whitney. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I hope that will work for Amber as well, obviously. I don't think I wrote down all the songs. I didn't write down what I wanted to do today, for one thing. Let's think about that. Do you guys have any requests? Okay, that's not true. I'm sorry to say I want to do One Candle and Persist. Pretty predictably why I want to do that. But we also had a pretty, a vote in our legislature that was truly concerning and devastating in so many ways, to judge it, like really concerning to me and so many others. And so that's really heavy stuff. I think, you know what? I want to do income inequality, actually. It's kind of related. And did we do Everybody's in a Circle last time? I don't know. I think we did. Was that the last song we did last time? I think it might have been. I have down Persist, but I don't think that was the last song we did. I don't know. It's maybe not worth looking into, but I don't want to. That would be a good one to do also, to tide us over while we're away from one another. That's all right. That's today's stream. Not looking for that. Bye bye. I can't get it to go bye bye. Huh. My problems are having babies. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, we did Everybody's in a Circle. Okay. So, you know what? No worries. Definitely going to do that one. Yes. Oh. Yeah, we're just really, but right now we're really grieving. We're just really grieving what has happened. Last time we had this current president, we were able to push back on his signature legislation that saved healthcare for millions of people. And I feel some regret that I didn't do phone banking on this. I did not. I gave myself permission to put my activism into something that's separately meaningful to me, the music and uplifting people and encouraging them to take action. And a lot of action was taken. But it's really the size of our agency that is currently arguably unconstitutionally, the way they're doing it, pursuing immigrants and putting them in camps is going to exponentially increase under this legislation to be, I recently heard a quote or a citation that it was going to be like the equivalent funding of the third largest military in the world or something. Yeah, and Medicaid's going to be cut, which is our health care for vulnerable people. Basically, a lot of very, very poor people are going to be hurt the most, and the wealthiest will gain the most. Very concerning. So it's a good day to be going to this event, because it's very much an event of resilience, rejuvenation, commiseration. Maybe I'll do I Want to Live Before I Die. All right, I got a lot here. Do you have a preference, Whitney, in all those? Which I do first? I could save. Do you want me to do One Candle and Persist first, or some of the others? So I'm kind of eager to do One Candle and Persist. I know it's a bit repetitive because I've done those quite a lot lately. Oh, I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. All right, let's do. You know what? Maybe let's do No Worries. I'm guessing you might enjoy No Worries. And by the way, I haven't. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, so I want to do One Candle and Persist because I'm doing those today and I want to practice them. No Worries would also help me for today, so I'd like to do that. I Want to Live Before I Die seems like it's in the mood of it, and I would like to do Income Inequality. That might be the full slate right there. But let's start with No Worries. My hunch is that you will not have a problem with No Worries. Hi, Trevor. Happy Independence Day. What are you going to do to celebrate? Do you have any plans? We are going to this community festival and concert at which I will be performing both with the Peace and Justice Choir and on my own doing One Candle and perhaps also Persist if there's time. I'm really, really excited about that. All right, let's do No Worries. No worries, guys. No worries. Not no problems, but not compounding them to the best of our ability, inviting ourselves to not compound them with worry. Worry is an add-on. The very best that I can do is when I calmly proceed to even take time for fun. Walk, not run, and know whether completed, mixed or repeated, all things in time, they're gonna pass far behind. So please, no worries, no hurries, no worries for you, Wally. Yeah, no worries, guys. No worries. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. Ba-dum-bum-bum. You helped the grandparents mow the yard today? Aw, that's sweet. That's lovely. Let's see. This is a whole conversation. My choice is whatever you pick. I get that. I feel that way when people ask, well, especially when, yeah, because I kind of want the person singing to be as passionate as possible about what they're singing. Like, that's going to be the most enjoyable thing for me. I mean, within reason. Like, I do sometimes like a particular song, but no worries, my friends. Yes. Whitney is saying, Keegan, I do appreciate you are being Chef Keegan right now, but I do hope you're okay, as I haven't heard yet. Yes, I think I can say that Keegan is okay. Right, Keeks? I think that you would agree with that. You might want to elaborate. All right. No worries. Chicken that one off. Needed that. All right, guys, I'm going to try to do the performance as though it's real, like as though this is it. All right, so I'm going to introduce the two songs and do it like a real thing, All right, so first I go. You're so pleased for Keegan? Yes, Keegan is okay, says Keegan. Keegan is keeping it short and to the point. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Tiffany Clark, and I'm going to sing a couple of songs for you today that are both really on point with what's been going on in our country. I wrote them both not long after our current president was elected the first time in 2016. This first song, called One Candle, I released earlier this year, but I wrote it the day after he was elected in 2016. And it was written out of a place of great despair, envisioning coming together with others for a sense of hope. Do feel free to sing along with the choruses. There are 5. They repeat 5 times, and I hope you enjoy. And I don't have my right text set up on, which will not be a thing where I am, but it is a thing here. All right. When you one short candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. join as we go, step by step, ever slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate. Going peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. Well, let science guide, set the unprovable aside, keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where bias hides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, quality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun, brighter than the sun. Thank you, Whitney. See, I secretly wanted to perform it for you because you're so supportive. So supportive. Thank you. This feels too official to put cute emotes right now. You know what? Here's some anyway. Thanks, Whitney. Oh, except I got to go straight into my next song. Okay, so the second song I wrote a few months after the first one, and I wrote it in early 2017 after months of hard work, hundreds of thousands of texts and calls to try to stop the overturning of the Affordable Care Act. And we had a long way to go because they were still working on that, still trying. And the song, the title, Persist, was named after a phrase that then Senate Majority Leader McConnell used to describe Senator Warren's efforts. She persisted. So I really needed a fight song to keep me going. So that's where this came from. I hope you enjoy it. And again, you can sing along with the choruses. There are only 3 though. They only repeat 3 times. Oh, text set up. Text set up. Oh, Whitney, you may. How's in love? Hang in there this week. I'm gonna hurry, so maybe you don't. Sisters and brothers. Well, I know it's been. No, I'm gonna do this differently. I forgot. Sisters and brothers and others. I know it's been hard. done. Letting love lead the way. We made all of the difference, so we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist. Every day we exist, 'cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When we stand for love and empathy for all, you know we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, but we are up on the right. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist. Every day we exist, 'cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us, every single one, does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way, big or small, but we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, but we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist. Every day we exist, 'cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Bye, Whitney. Hugs and love. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna be running around crazy, so I'll try to remember to check messages. Maybe on the drive on Monday. Well, I'll try. But in any event, I will hopefully see you in a week. Everybody else, I'm staying on. No worries. Bye, Whitney. I think we already lost her. All right. So yeah, so the reason I changed the first part, sisters and brothers, is how it used to be. Now I'm going, sisters and brothers and others. I know it's been hard, so I'm not doing that da 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 da. Sisters and brothers and others. No, I'm just doing another strum. Yeah, and the reason is I'm trying to be more inclusive, because it dawned on me that doesn't cover gender neutral folk, and there are many a folk like that in our coalition, and so why not be more inclusive if I easily can? I say easily, but it actually could potentially be a little dicey to learn something new, but at the last minute, but I think it's worth a try. All right. So we just did one cantle. Let's do income inequality. This has been on my mind as we celebrate today We need to remember that our American experiment is not done. We have not fully lived up to our potential yet, but we still could. And income inequality is a big piece of what's holding a lot of folks back, including the wealthy. Although often it's not quite realized, I think, because it's a very subtle thing sometimes. But here's my thoughts on that. On this day, we celebrate what America could be, what we've accomplished, and what we still could. All right. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of the rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public health. From agency for income equality can set us up free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all the better off we see. Even the most wealthy for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer freely, create higher quality with greater ingenuity, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same, we know today, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves, there's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need, the solution is recovery, and to be all we can be, for income equality can set us all free. equality, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely on without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need for income equality. Can't turn us out free. Income inequality. All right. Well. You know what? I think I wouldn't mind doing How I Want to Be. I might have time to do How I Want to Be, I Want to Live Before I Die, and starting with Awareness. That might be a nice calming song to do. Let's do How I Want to Be, because I need to cultivate some empathy right now for something going on, not in the stream. Thanks, Trevor, and by the way, thanks for those hearts earlier. Did you tell me what your plans were for the 4th? Did you say you already mowed the lawn, or are you going to help them mow the lawn? But do you have any other plans, like for fireworks or whatnot? I don't know that we're not going to see fireworks directly, but they'll be nearby where we are. Do I see an evil mind, or a man who's lost his word? Do I hear what's in his heart, or do I hear what his words say? Shoot, I shouldn't have talked. I wanna see the real you, 'cause that's the thing, so I do. When I wanna learn how to think of things in a way that helps you think. I wanna be the way I want to be. As a teen, I tried to meet my needs through judgment and anger. I screamed Yeah, our dog has been freaking out with all the fireworks going off, really for at least a week, now and again, you know. People doing test runs, I guess. Jeez. All right. So we did How I Want to Be. I keep thinking Daniel's going to hop on, but I don't know. Maybe he won't make it this time. Because I always try to save a spot for TikTok if he joins. Let's see. I really want to do Starting with Awareness. I think I'll do that just in case he comes on, then at least I will have gotten it in. Because we're getting down to that point. I'd rather do it last, but that's all right. Let's see. Or, I'm going to do I Want to Live Before I Die. I don't know. No, I'm going to do this one. Talking to myself over here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Let's see. Song about mindfulness, acceptance, empathy. Basically all helping us proceed in a peaceful way without giving up on our values or hope for change and efforts to seek change. Peaceful efforts to seek change, hopefully. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. Starting with acceptance that whatever says right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and the envy. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I've been the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that whatever says right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and we. It's not that I can control what she says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and maybe help us get out of our ruts. Empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? Thanks, Trevor. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that whatever says right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when she disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that whatever says right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out 'cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me. And it bites us each to fight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. So I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that whatever says right now. I start with heart fast empathy, so that I can help bring out the best in me and think and be. Getting my fingers, I have been playing so much, my God, great Scots. Little sore little nubs. Thanks, Trevor. Thank you, my friend. All right. Starting with awareness. That's number 6. Oh. What? That's odd. What? I think that's so strange. Oh, I see. It's right there. I see. Oh, yeah. I got it. I'm good. Well, now I am kind of wishing I'd saved that for last. You know, I could end early. Ooh. Or if you guys don't mind, I could do my 2 songs again. I would like to do that, just because I would. Unless, and I'll abort if Daniel comes on and requests, I'll probably stop. I'm going to do that. So, and this time I'm going to try to go straight through. I will have to do the tech adjustment though, actually. But I'll try not to interrupt my speaking. All right. Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany Clark. I have a couple of songs to share with you. They were both written not long after our current president was elected the first time, back in 2016. This first song, One Candle, I wrote the day after he was elected. I wrote it out of a place of great despair, envisioning coming together with others for a sense of hope. I released it early this year because it was newly relevant again, so you can find it on all the platforms. And I do have 5 choruses here, so if you want to join and sing along in the chorus, I would love that. All right. When you're one short candle in your hands and its flame is dim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. If dark candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one. Lift our candles up science guide said the unprovable aside, keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where bias hides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up, together no brighter than the sun, brighter than the Thank you. All right, so the second song is a song that I wrote a few months into the administration in early 2007. I wrote it in early 2017 after a lot of work texting and calling to try to prevent the overturning of the Affordable Care Act. And I was realizing we have a long way to go. They're going to try this over and over again. And the song I wrote was called Persist. I wrote it after the word that then Senate Majority Leader McConnell used to describe Senator Warren's efforts. She persisted. I thought I needed a fight song, and this is what it's going to be called. So this is what came out of it. I hope you enjoy, and do feel free again to sing along with the choruses if you'd like. They only repeat 3 times in this song, though. Sisters and brothers and others, I know it's been hard. I know you are weary, maybe even scarred, but just look what we've done. Let love lead the way. We made all of the difference. for bearing with two repeats two different times of those songs. Oh, it's helpful. It's helpful. I don't even know I'm not even going to write down that I did it twice. I'm not going to do I Want to Live Before I Die. That is going to be it for me. That was. Well, I'm actually very careful to make singing, as my voice teacher says, singing needs to be like speaking. But by using resonating in different parts of your head, you can make it sound louder without straining your vocal cords. So they actually feel fine, thankfully. But it's focus. It's a lot of focus. I will say that. It's a brain workout. It's actually a brain workout more than it is. Especially because, remembering what you're doing, like focusing on the right parts of the song that need focus, like holding a pitch really long while not losing track of what's coming next when you're not looking at words. That's the hardest part. Anyway, thanks for being with me, Trevor. You held down the fort today. It was just you and me toward the end here. Oh, thanks for doing that. I appreciate you. I hope you have some fun on the 4th. You too. We're going to be gone all this coming week again, of course. And yes, you did. And I do hope you get in some fireworks, because I agree, they're annoying, they're going off all the time, but it is cool to see them. I don't know. They get old. As you get older, it's like, okay, I've done that. Like, I don't know, it becomes a little more mundane, but anyway, thanks for being with me, Trevor. Others live and replay, I appreciate you. I will miss you. I look forward to seeing you again. Monday the 14th. Thank you. Thank you, Trevor. Hope you have a great week. All right. I do come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for an hour of TLC and tunes. All original music, mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, except some bluesy songs, piano songs. I have one song written for me. Hope to see you next time on the 14th of July. One more blurb. TLC to you all. Take